Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
South. All right. Under.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much more exciting.
19 taxi. On the quick, right?
Swap. Love the swap.
Stroud completes it quick. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw. Stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let the hot.
Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno. 11.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Saw the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13-yard line. South. Ray. Under.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. First down from the 42. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running the corner. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, Tony, Buggy. Look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
South. Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 39-yard line.
yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles have it!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's tackled for no gain. Down, and they need to get 10.
Robin. Oh, hey.
Left side, gets it in quick, and it's got. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. He'll start this one out with Hall. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Alrighty.
Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On the flip, right? 19.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in. Every time, a nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. 18.
First down, Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Down. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more. 19 Texas. 12.
Stroud to throw again on second. For big yards on the right side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Flash. Hey, south. Why, Tony?
From the red zone now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Okay. 2J. 19 Texas.
Line up the design keeper. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Look. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 36-yard look for him. Elliott connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Keely Ringo making the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Hall takes it straight ahead. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Williams. A good trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Birds got to it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
18. What's up?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Under. Hey, uno more. 11. 19 Texas. Hey, south.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's a screen to Barkley. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
South. 18. Why, Tony.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run it with Saquon. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
South. Out. 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly here. Barkley again here on 2nd. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready to look! Touchdown! 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 Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty! Biggie Frosty! Biggie Frosty! Blue, 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 blue!
First down, Williams. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He puts some juice. Big game downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays. I'll even call a different one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, Williams to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at it, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. And brought in by Burden. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Williams to throw on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man caught by Odunze. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
1st down, around with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Out, that's right. 18, what's that?
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
South. Hey, here we go. 11. 18, what's that?
Stroud off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
2J, 18,
to go for this. It's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First and 10 from the 43. On play action, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the fourth. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. To throw, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. On here with Will Shipley. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Stroud now on third. That's complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. There's the gun, it gives to Shipley. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Another one for Shipley. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dump-off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Oh, ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1 yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Oh, ready? What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Out wide to Brown. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Elliott connects there. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
What is it on?
3rd down, give to Hall. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 now from the 46. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got in some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Williams to throw. And finds Kmet downfield. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, set.
Moore going in motion left. First down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing the receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready, set. Ahead. Ahead.
Williams from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Chicago.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
What's that?
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.